One of the primary ways that I'm going to have a client train their midsection is with anti-movements, which is resisting movement in any of the directions that your hips or torso want to move in, right? So one of those exercises that I would use a lot is a single arm carry. Now, you've probably already seen a video for my 2-arm carry where I have 2 dumbbells. I'm standing up nice. I'm standing up nice and tall. Shoulders are back. I'm keeping my upper back engaged, right? I'm not letting my shoulders hang forward. And it's just a walk, right? I'm just walking and controlling those weights. The point of that one being more forearms, shoulders, traps, upper back, just focusing on the strength of actually keeping good posture while walking. Then we switch that to single arm. What's going to happen is I'm going to load weight on one side only. And because of that, my body's natural tendency is going to be one of 2 things. I mean, obviously that weight wants to pull you down here. And then just the same, your body's way of naturally counteracting that is going to be kick your hips out like this and lean away from it. Again, this is an anti-movement, right? So we're going to prevent both of those and resist them. So for our proper positioning, same as our 2-arm carry, shoulders are back, chest is out, upper back is tight. Now here's one of the things that I coach that I really drive home is we're going to keep a space between our arm and our side here. So you're almost lifting that weight out to the side. With these, they're normally going to be pretty heavy, right? So you're not going to be able to actually lift that up. But you're keeping that space because what that does, that increases the length of this moment arm, which is putting more torque trying to pull you this way. To resist that, we're locking in on this side. So we're squeezing tight. I can feel right here, this side is rock hard, and this side is just puffed up, trying to hold tension through my midsection, okay? So shoulders are level. I have my space over here. I'm not letting my hip kick out, and I'm just walking. A nice, slow, controlled walk. I have minimal space in here, so I'm just going to go backwards. And this is something that you can use as well if you're having a hard time with your positioning, is walking towards a mirror and watching yourself in the mirror to make sure everything is keeping nice and square and upright and proper. And then again, obviously make sure no one's behind you. Look for the girl setting up her tripod to film her squats. And then walk backwards very carefully. Again, just focusing on squeezing this side and keeping that space here. You're going to feel a tremendous tug on that opposite side oblique, guys. Think of it like doing a side plank. It's the same idea. We're just adding some dynamic nature into it with us walking around. Same thing on the other side. And then I'll say something that I like to have people do if they're having, every once in a while, you run into someone who has a hard time feeling it in that opposite side oblique. So I'm going to tell them, let it pull you down, okay? So now I feel this. This is tight, it's stretching all this out. Now I want them to lock and like pull down. Think of your midsection as a seesaw here. We're pulling down, squeezing that tight now. Okay, now I feel that. Standing up nice and tall, I'm walking. Nice and slow, I'm not racing it. It might be a time set. It normally is going to be a time set. So there's no sense in going fast because that little bit of movement that you're incorporating is going to make it challenging enough by itself. Because that is a single arm carry or a single arm farmer walk or a suitcase carry, whatever you want to call it. Give those a try.